Alright everybody, this is Nezev, and this is a World War II review that that I'm currently recording, obviously, but yeah, so the game's been out for 24 hours, and I've put like 12 hours into it, something like that, 11 or 12 hours. The game's good, I mean, there's no problems with it that I'm aware of, so, but, well there is, but, that's what the review's for, I guess. So I'm gonna start off with the good things. The good things. So, good things is it's boots on the ground. It feels good. It feels fresh, you know. It I don't know what the word I want to use is. It just feels like a better game than Black Ops 3 or Infinite Warfare or Modern Warfare Remastered did. I play on PC. I don't play on consoles, so what I'm going to be talking about is problems that I've been having on the PC version, and so a couple of my friends, I asked a couple of my friends for some of the bad things that they had found, and the majority of it was all the same. So, so yeah, the good thing, game feels fresh. The gunplay is a little bit weird, but it's better than Infinite Warfare. So yeah, I think I might just move straight into the bad thing. So number one, sound whoring. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Sound whoring in this game is extremely it's so easy. On some of the maps, you can hear footsteps across the other side of the map, which shouldn't be a thing at all. It's just, you can't really say it's not fair because everyone has it, but sometimes you don't hear them, or there's gunfire and they can it's louder for like, your footsteps are louder for them than it is for you. So so yeah, the maps are okay. So the maps are my personal least favorite things about the game. Honestly, the maps. There's that fucking Gustav Cannon game or whatever it's called. That map sucks fucking dick. I've never played a worse map in my life. I'd rather play 10 Exoduses from Black Ops 3 than play this fucking map again. My favorite map in the full game is probably either Flak Tower or whatever it's called. I think it's Flak Tower, or maybe Gibraltar. Well, Gibraltar, Ardennes Forest, Aachen or Aachen, whatever, or the fucking Flak Tower map. Those are my 4 favourite maps. I don't like Point de Hoc. I think that's a very bad map, gameplay wise. The only way you can really do well is if you play the outsides, which gets fucking boring. But yeah. Next thing is the SMGs. Like, some of the, I use the grease gun. Okay, I use the grease gun the most. It shoots slow and it has pretty high damage for an SMG, but it still sometimes feels like it takes 5 or 6 shots to kill at like close to medium range, and it shouldn't be doing that. And it's literally almost impossible to get them off head glitches, which that's a part of the maps. Fucking horrible head glitches. Oh, I have nightmares about those fucking head glitches. But anyway, most of the walls are, you can shoot through them, so they either need a damage buff, so you can knock them off of head glitches, or a wall penetration buff, so you can shoot through the object to kill them with a more fair chance. The next problem is the slow-paced gameplay. I went from like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3 having like 500, 600 score per minute games, like almost every single game, to this game where I'm struggling to get like 400 on average per game, because people just play the game so fucking terribly. People, as I said in one of the first points, sound whoring. People sit in corners and sound whore. People will just camp in general. They'll just wait in corners. They mainly just camp. That's the main problem, and it's it's extremely fucking annoying. But the next and final point that I've come across in the last 12 hours of my game time is the wonky hit reg. It's nowhere near as bad as it was in the beta, because the beta was peer-to-peer hosted. I think I said this in a previous video, but the beta was peer-to-peer hosting. So if you don't know what that means that a player is hosting it, not an actual server somewhere. In Australia, most of the time, I'd like to think most of the time, servers are in Sydney, which is across the other side of the country for me, but that doesn't matter. A proper dedicated server in Sydney is way better than a player hosted server in Sydney. So yeah, but it's some of the hit reg is still really fucking wonky in the full game, and I know it's dedicated servers because the connection feels the exact same every single time. Now apparently there was a couple of host migrations, but I don't believe it. Yeah, so that's my final point that I can think of off the top of my head while I was taking notes. Sorry for the gameplay that's going to be in the second half of the video. My shadow play was a little bit fucky and didn't want to cooperate properly, so yeah, sorry for the black, the blinking on it. So yeah, probably for this game so far, it's a strong 6, week 7 for me. If it changes, I might update it. If the game survives. Okay, yes, extra good point in the end. The game, it's actually really popular. Well, I say really popular, but it's nowhere near as popular as like PUBG or CSGO or something. There's like 50,000 people on the game right now if you include the campaign, which for a COD game on PC is fucking so much better. Infinite Warfare launched at 13,000. Yeah, 13,000. Black Ops 3 I think was around 60,000. Modern Warfare Remastered was like 2,000 people, but no one really focuses on that. But right now, World War 2, actually, I'm going to check it right now. Multiplayer. The multiplayer currently has 34,000 people online, and the single player has 20,000 people online. So that's almost 60,000 people online, and it's been almost 2 years. It's been 2 years since we've had a COD on PC actually get that level of players, which is fucking awesome, because it means that the game might actually survive longer than fucking a month or whatever Infinite Warfare survived for. But yeah, no, at the moment for me the game is a strong 6, week 7. Again, sorry for the flickering gameplay. Shadowplay didn't want to work, and I didn't have any other games recorded. The first part of the video is just a pretty mediocre game of domination that I found. I was getting some weird wonky hit reg as well during that game. I'm not sure if you actually see it in the video, but I definitely felt it. But yeah, thank you for sitting around for 8 minutes, if you do sit around for 8 minutes and listen. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and peace.